Back with EdQuest. Ed, junior in high school, overachieving young AP student, sophomore, whatever. I had them, a lot of them in high school when I went to Princeton High School myself. What can they do right now to help their college search, to help their quest, or kind of funnel their ideas together?
Well, I think first of all, you have to think about one, what do you want to study? Is there a passion? Is there something that you believe you will need to go to college to learn? Second, you have to think about how you learn. Are you happy in small classes? I went to a high school that was about under 2,000 students at the time. And we didn't have that many. I had like one small class in 4 years of high school. Every other class had like 30 kids. Are you more comfortable in a setting where you want a teacher and very few students and you get the teacher's time? Or do you believe you don't need the teacher and you can attend a big lecture and go when no one's telling you to go, and you can digest all the material that the professor's trying to convey without struggle? Some people are happy at very big schools. Some people are happy at very small schools. Another thing is, how far from home do you want to go? Do you want to get away from your family and strike out on your own? Do you want to be close to home in case your family needs you? And also cost. You have to think about whether your family is going to be able to afford it. It makes absolutely no sense to have a dream school that you will go deeply in debt to attend, especially if your goal includes further education. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to get an advanced degree in another field, you don't want to spend it all on the undergraduate degree. There are kids graduating with indebtedness in six figures. It's the loans they took out and the loans their parents took out. You have that much debt, you're not going to be able to continue your education.
With that said, though, and the risk involved with debt, are you any proponent of any psychological testing, academic testing, to find out what your aptitudes for, what your likes are, or?
Well, there are assessment tests that are not exams per se, that you can find out what people's preferences are, whether they like things that are very mathematical, whether they like to write, whether they like things where they're with people all the time, or whether they want to work, let's say, in a laboratory setting. You can do those kinds of assessments, and they're not things that you get a grade, but they make you think about what you might like to do and what you're interested in. And I think students should take those. There are many that are out there. Some don't require registration. Some are even free. And I'm very familiar with some of these. I used to do business with career counselors. And I could find assessments that are non-threatening and that are relevant. And people will feel they learn something about themselves without worrying about their privacy being considered.